Hey, plenty friends. Today we're gonna go ahead and do some repotting. I honestly have three plants that I want to go ahead and upgrade their planters. Really excited because one of them, also if my tongue is like worse than ever, like the way that I'm talking, it's because I went to McDonald's and my points were expiring because I don't really use my points. I always use like percentage off, and I got myself a frappe. I was like, I'm gonna go and use my points. How dare you tell me they're gonna expire? So it felt really cool going to McDonald's and getting a free coffee and then leaving. Whoa, what is that? I'm fine, by the way. I'm just looking at the camera and it's like not focusing. Let me go ahead and reset it. Alrighty, I just found out. So it's me, and it's the Bonnie. Miss Girl is so big. The camera is focusing on the spider plants as it should. That plant is gorgeous, super duper pretty. Yeah, I'm just really relaxed for some reason. I'm not really my crazy self right now. I'm just chilling, and I don't know if you guys heard of that, but it's like Pokemon Go. Okay. As I was saying, I am super duper excited because we're going to be potting up my white monster. And someone told me it's impossible that I have one because they're so expensive. I think he or she got confused because these you can get them from tissue culture. It's kind of bothering me. You can get these from tissue culture, and it's insane. Like the caramel marble, you guys, caramel marble philodendron used to be like in the thousands, like for a nice beautiful plant, mature plant. Now you can get a tissue cultured baby plant for like 60 bucks on Etsy. It's literally insane. It's so crazy. It still blows my mind because there's times when I'm looking at plants that I want that are just so expensive. They're just so expensive. And then I'm like, David, you don't got to do that because like they're gonna get tissue cultured pretty soon anyways. Just wait it out. Just wait it out. And then you have some gorgeous plants in your collection. Like you don't need to keep getting like these crazy plants. Just fall in love with your plants that you have right now, which I love each and every single one of them. But I just want more, and that's the greed of me, just wanting to grow my jungle. And they're gonna grow. The plants by themselves are gonna make that vibe happen, right? Just letting them grow out, the vines getting longer, the fiddly figs, the Monstera deliciosa, the Begonias just getting bigger. So over time it's gonna happen with time, love, and care, TLC. So yes, we're going to be, but the white monster, I got this one for like, I think 80 bucks as a little baby. It was tissue cultured. I placed it in here, and then it's been here for a couple of days. It is already pushing out a new leaf, which I can't really show. I'll show you when we're gonna go ahead and repot it. But yeah, I did harden it off, and it did have the cover off for a couple of days. So I think she is ready. The leaves are nice and firm. I do not see any melting, any browning, and I'm actually seeing new leaves popping in. I'm super duper excited because I feel like this is going to be a really fascinating plant to grow. It's like a mixture of an albo Monstera with a Thai constellation from the yellowness and the creaminess, and the albo from like the big splotches of irrigation. So super duper excited. I'm really hyped about it. We're gonna put it in this cute little 4-inch pot. Okay, and then another one's going to be this one that we got yesterday. If you have not seen that plant shopping video, we went to Lowe's and they had so many beautiful plants, and I did got a stunning begonia, which I think she's on this side. She's chilling in the shelves somewhere. And this Wendlandii is something like that's with a W. Syngonium was literally hidden within the video. If I did not went back 3 times, I would have missed it. I was talking to my boyfriend because it was a slowed down kind of video, which when I'm filming, I'm usually just talking to my boyfriend because I'm gonna mute the audio and then slow it down, and then I'll go home and do a voiceover. So we were just chatting and chilling while I was looking at the pretty plants. And this one was like, it was not hidden, but it was hidden. Like, I was only able to see like this, and I was like, is that what I think it is? The Syngonium, I can never pronounce it correctly, but I've always seen these, and it's like, it's a little bit uncommon. We will be seeing more of these, I'm pretty sure. It's like their time to get pushed out, but when you don't see them, you're not gonna see them, like in the big box stores. So right now, if you wanted one of these, they're popping up right now, and it's such a really, really cool, beautiful Syngonium. It is starting to vine, which I'm not a fan of that. It's pretty, but what I would do, I'll chop it, propagate them in water or in sphagnum moss, and then I'll place it back in the mother plant to make a nice, lush, bushy Syngonium. I don't mind some nice vines, a little bit of spillage, but not too much that it gets so leggy. That's just not my cup of tea. I like to keep my plants nice and full and cute, because Syngoniums, they need something to climb on, right? Just like with any other plant, they do not have the support. They're gonna like develop smaller leaves, and like the gap of leaf to leaf will be long. So I don't really want that, but this was a stunning Syngonium. The camera's kind of pissing me off. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I know it's not that deep, but it's just in my head, it's like, ugh. And we're gonna use one of these Dollar Tree planters that I love. Yeah, I've been like a ninja. Like, I've been seeing fungus gnats, and I'm just like that. Now, like 2 out of 10, I'll catch it, but I'm getting better at it. I know. It's just, it doesn't really bother me. What bothers me is that it bothers some of my family members. You know, whenever they come over, they're like swatting around. I'm just like, ugh. My apartment has been extremely active, as in there's a lot of kids, which is kind of crazy, which is it's cute, you know. It's nice, nothing bad about it. Ew. They're like tapping. I don't know what they're doing. I don't care. But excuse me. I get this from Dollar Tree for $1.25. They're awesome. They have different sizes. It actually shows the $1.25. As you can see, it doesn't have any holes. I use them as cash pots. So if I didn't want it to repot this, I would have just placed this in here, remove this, and you do whatever you want with this. I usually save a few, and then when I have a good amount, I just throw them away just in case I want to hang it in the ceiling. And then it will be a cash pot. Basically means you'll water from the top, and then it will go down, and there will be like a little reservoir. Now, obviously, you don't want to overfill it. You can usually tell, if anything, after like 4 hours, if there's still a pool of water at the bottom, just take it out, you know, dump that water out, like in the toilet or outside. I'm saying toilet because I'm on the 3rd floor. I cannot throw water at the balcony. And you put it back in here, and she's pretty chill and pretty good. So, and since it was bottom watering, the soil got completely saturated with water, so it's hydrated, it's moist, so it will last longer, and there won't be no dry pockets, which what happens when you top water for a long period of time, right? So that's what I do. But we're gonna go ahead and make some holes in here. I'm not gonna film that part, I don't know, because people get scared. I know they sell a little device that like you turn it on and it heats up and you can melt plastic, and I was told that it's not that expensive. Like for me, $10, I know it's expensive, but to me, like, I don't mind using a knife. But yet again, I know bad things can happen. Like, I can slip up and I can cut my finger, and I'm terco, but yeah. And I don't like the smell of plastic. I mean, I can do it on the balcony, but and just not right now. Like, I don't know. I know I should. I don't want to do it. But do I want to get my finger cut off? Good question. I don't know. So, over time. But, yeah. That's on that. And then the other plant that I want to go ahead and repot with you is my Begonia. She is gorgeous. I am so proud of her. And I'm a little bit scared because whenever you usually repot a plant, sometimes it goes like, how can I say it? A chocolate girl. Um, some plants go into shock, or like they get upset when you put it on a new planter. Damn, there's like 5 fungus nests that I'm seeing right now. I just don't like doing anything about it. Like, it doesn't bother me. It's gross. I mean, when you breathe one in, and it happened in the video, you know, so that's that. But let me show it to you. I showed it to you yesterday, but if you didn't saw yesterday, here it is. It is one big pom-pom of Begonia. Super beautiful. Like, oh my goodness. You can just see my face popping up. It is just gorgeous, you guys. Gorge, and I mean, it was gorgeous already since when I got it, but it got even more crazy and fuller, and I just can't fathom how big it's gonna get. So we're gonna put her from this to this. It still has a working grow. I reuse my planters because I just do. People don't like to reuse them because it causes like fungal, like there could be like fungus in here, or like pests or something like that. But if I see anything on the planter, then I'll throw it away. If the plant has something, then I would just throw away the planter that it was in. I don't deal with it, but these look perfectly fine to me. But yeah, I'm just doing, I don't like to do too much, okay? I like having plants because I like how they look. I don't want to get too much into everything. So I'm gonna put it in here. But I will probably regret it if something bad happens, you know, because I could have just... Damn it. It's almost like I'm trying to beat my highest score. How many can I catch? They're really fast, but it's gonna look like this. And I hope... Oh, it's not gonna fit in here anymore. No, gonna have to put in a saucer. I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. I love doing repottings, and it's fun. I'm just running low on my potting soil, and I'm kind of scared because that means I gotta go and do it again, which is, it's okay. It's okay. But bringing those bags up within like all these stairs, it's a lot. This is all I have left, which is enough. It is enough. I'm gonna do something. I'm not gonna put up the whole repotting mat because no. I'm gonna put the plants in. Wow, that's some sharp plastic. There's like a little bit of plastic poking out, and sometimes they're just really like pointy or sharp. I'm good though. You know, I'm dramatic. I'm gonna put the plants in here, and I'm just gonna repot it like that. Again, that is kind of bad. But that's what I just do. That's what I do. That's what I do. And it is what it is. Their chocolate's really... It makes you like... Okay, let me get the tripod. I just realized what was the issue. The video was on 30 frames per second. 30 frames per second, which is glitchy. Now I fixed it, it's at 60 frames per second, but I'm pretty sure once I export the video and upload it, it's gonna go to 30 because that's just, it cannot make the 30 go to 60. God damn it. But this has been here for a hot minute. I just did this just to play with the Hoya, you know, the intense light. But I ordered some of the double-sided tape because I ran out, you girl, like, guys. And it's coming in tomorrow. So it's just gonna be like this until I can put it back up. I use this foam thing, but it's trash. It's supposedly really strong, but no, it's not. It's not, sadly. So I want to see an update on the variegated ZZ. Y'all see it poking out with all the dirt on the planter? Oh my goodness. I turned on the heat mat again because I had it off for a couple days, and I noticed it wasn't doing anything. So the second I turned it on, I started seeing it getting bigger and bigger. So we're gonna leave the heat mat on because the ZZ likes it. I am literally so excited. I am so excited to see how it grows. Watch it revert. Not me being negative. Here's a sorry, I was looking at this Syngonium mojito. But here's a Gabriella, the one that we propagated. Here is the mother. We did take more cuttings, and as of right now, we don't see no new shoots. I think I see a little tiny one right there. And then here are the cuttings. Yeah. Fun. Alrighty, so I'm actually really nervous to do this, but I don't want to pull out this carpet. We're just gonna be extremely careful not to put too much mess in there, but here it is. I'm literally so scared. But it's ready and I'm getting impatient, so you have to squeeze it. Okay, I got it. Oh my goodness. Is it gonna focus? Does the camera want to camera today, or what's gonna happen? Okay, whatever. I'm over it. Let's take off the sphagnum moss. And here, let's look at those roots. Also, it's pretty warm and decently humid in the apartment. It's been pretty humid these past, well, today. Inside, usually without the AC Central, it's like, it can get up to 70% humidity. Some pretty good roots. That's a healthy root. I'm still gonna have the plant on a heat map just to help it establish and grow. But yeah, like, it's pretty dry in the apartment. Right now, it is like in the 50s. And I found out why. It is 90% humidity outside, which is very dry. And I'm saying this because this plant's still a little baby. But I honestly don't turn on the AC anymore like I used to back then. Because, I don't know, I like it warmer. There's just something about it. Like, maybe I'm getting old, I don't know. They say when you get older, you start to get cold pretty easily. But that's so cute. Yeah, so the average temperature in the apartment is like in the 75 or like in the high 70s. And then the humidity is like 60% humidity. So it's pretty good for the plants. My heart is beating so fast. But I wanted it to repot it for like so long. So yeah, now let's do this begonia. Ooh! Not me being clumsy. Okay. Decent roots, really good, pretty potting soil. Let me put it to the side because I'm gonna go ahead and do the little hack. That's good. Voila. It's always really cool to see that. And we're just gonna plop it in, and that's literally it. It's already in there. Usually I just press it down a little bit on the edges and then maybe some tap taps. And that's literally it. That is so pretty. Like, whoa. There you go. That looks ghetto, but it's gonna get the job done. Pretty big plants. Whoa, that is nice. That's really nice. Oh, I love that. That's nice. Okay. I think it's too high. Damn it! Just gotta dump some out. You can tell she's pretty thirsty, how flimsy it is. But I was holding off to water it because I knew I was gonna repot it and I didn't want to get messy. But there we go. Usually you want to have like an inch of space on top, but it's cool. Cute, 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 cute. And then this stuff I'm gonna keep. I'm actually gonna keep this saucer, I don't know. What I'm gonna do, we're gonna propagate some plants. Well, not, I think the temperature is pretty good that I can propagate some plants in here. And I think what I'm probably gonna put in here is probably some like lemon meringue pothos, because it's one of my favorites and pothos propagate so easily. And I'm gonna have it outside. And it will be from this one. Lemon meringue pothos, look how beautiful that is. I want to have the mother plants inside, but I do want to have one outside, and I don't want to buy another one because, I mean, it's 20 bucks, which is not bad, but you can propagate these pretty easily. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna have a nice free hanging plant with this one outside of the balcony. So that's what I got planned for that. And that's basically it. This is trash. It already did its job. I could reuse this for another plant. So I don't want to be buying, you know, planters all the time. So I can also like propagate some Brazils, because I do want a Brazil outside like this one, which is so pretty, but I don't know, I'm not ready to chop it yet. I'm way too in love with the Brazil. I'm kind of scared. But one of them that I want to do, which I already have some cuttings going on, it's just my cream splash, and y'all, she's doing so good. That's a little sad leaf, but it's okay. There's a new one coming in. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then the carnival, which looks like the Brazil, but it's a mutation. And the variegation is in the middle, like the green. You can see. Beautiful. This just has to be my favorite leaf. But then this one came out. And I'm just like, wow. They're just so pretty. Look at this one. So I do have some cuttings of this, and I was planning to like sell them on Facebook so I can get my money back. That's what I think. That's pretty good. There's no shame on that. Propping your own plants and making them pay for themselves, right? I totally get it, because plants can get pretty expensive. Like if you go all out with your plants and then having your grow lights on, so there's no shame on that. Selling them for a reasonable price. But I kind of want it for myself. And I'm thinking on making those rooted carnival philodendrons on a 4-inch and then leaving it outside of the balcony, because I think it will grow like wildfire. And I would love, 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 love to have one and look at it in the mornings when I have my cup of coffee and I'm looking at the plants. That will just bring me so much joy. And then I have one inside, which is a mother plant. So really, really hyped about that. But that's down the line. So right now, we're gonna go ahead and put those plants that we just repotted in the tub, water them, rinse them, and then spray them with some good old neem oil for protection and make them look nice and shiny. And that's basically it. There's the plant tub. It is kind of dirty, and it's really go ahead and scrub it. I try to rinse it off with the water, the stains from the planters that were here, but it seems like I need to really, really scrub them down. So it is pretty embarrassing, but I'm gonna be sober with you. I'm blessed that I have another tub to like treat my plants. But I'm pretty lazy at like cleaning it deeply every single time. So, but I do want to do a plant chores video with you all, like a nice good one. And we can go ahead and like scrub this really, really nice and make it look brand new. But for now, this shall do. Here is the other one. Beautiful Syngonium. Okay. I am kind of bummed down that the first clips of the video was with the 30 frames per second, but it is not the end of the world. But that is basically it for today. It was just a quick little video. Well, I don't know how long it is, but it felt pretty quick, and I've been dying to repot white Monstera. I am really scared that I probably did it too soon, but I think, and I'm hopeful that it's a-okay. I would lose my marbles if something bad happens, but I've pushed limits on a lot of my plants. For example, the variegated ring of fire, here it is. Pulling it up because it was like right there. We cleaned it with rubbing alcohol to treat her. And I was panicking because I went on Google and it said that the leaves are gonna die. And I was like, no! Because it was 70% rubbing alcohol. It does kill pests and it gets the job done. But it could also mess with the plant. So I guess just take everything with a grain of salt because my plant's perfectly fine and it's doing really, really okay. And it is, I kind of forced it out, but it is putting out a new leaf. And I just love Ring of Fire. Talking about like I don't know what exactly, there's a philodendron, but I don't know exactly what they're called. There's this one, there's a beautiful green one. I think it's called a Jungie Boogie philodendron. Gorgeous. And then there's, what's another one? There's a caramel marble philodendron that looks like this, like the shape of the leaves, but is more like wider, I guess. Maybe because it was mature. And then also, it has like a different variegation. But then there's another one that we just saw yesterday, and honestly, it's on my wish list, so I might probably get it if I see it next time, because the one that I saw, they usually don't look so good. It's the golden, I think golden violin, or golden, crap. It's the one that we saw on yesterday's video that looked like the variegated ring of fire, but instead of variegation, it was just plain, like a neon yellow, very saturated, like the Brazil kind of yellow, right? I think it's called, golden crocodile. I'm pretty sure it's golden crocodile philodendron. That one is gorgeous, and I can imagine how it looks when it gets big. It looks like it should be thousands of dollars, because like imagine that beautiful, just very simple but elegant variegation with massive leaves, because their leaves get pretty big when they're happy and they get what they need. Imagine that like in the corner of your living room. Like that's gonna look like fake, you know, like it's gonna look like so perfect that it's like, is that even real? So that is one that I would love to get in my collection, but not in a rush, and it's only for 20 bucks. Maybe I'll find it for clearance. I mean, there's probably a risk that it's probably like kind of messed up, but we'll see over time. So that is one that I'm looking for, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's repotting video. It wasn't all that much, but I got some things done, like I said, and I wanted to do it with you. I've been wanting to do it, but I was like, no, I want to share this with y'all. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Sending positive vibes to each and every single one of you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I can see you on the next one. Bye.